Hi guys, welcome to another video with Mel. Today we are discussing Paper Girls number 7. It has a really cool cover this month. I really like it. I like how these covers have been like wraparound. So there's not very much detail. We've just got our two errands at this building here. I have to say I'm a little disappointed with this issue. There wasn't enough explanation that I would have liked from the previous issue. We had the little Apple device that wasn't an iPod, wasn't an Apple TV. We didn't know what it was. And I just don't feel like we've got enough explanation for it. I'll go on. I really did like this bit in the front, actually. The present is not a gift. I really like that. If I had 2 copies of this, I'd be tempted to put it up on my wall here. I might get a second copy just so I can do that, but I really like that. The present is not a gift. So yeah, so that's quite cool. We start off with this like monster being spotted, and it kind of looks like one of our girls from the original one, so I'm not sure if it is her. Like her shirt a lot. Her shirt's really awesome. I like that they're trying to do political statements in here. She sees this creature. Aaron from another time period, we don't know when, not the Aaron we're following currently, comes up to her, tells her to that she got to get away from it, delete that picture. The old timers will poison your brain until you've forgotten on your own, and she runs away because this creature starts throwing stuff like boats. And yeah, so she's trying to get rid of this creature, and it's apparently stowed away with her. We get back to our core group, Erin and her older self and the other 2 girls. And she, when she activated the Apple device, can actually see apparently a map in front of her. We never see this. I don't like that we don't actually see it. I would have liked to have seen from her perspective, but I guess we're seeing from the kids' perspective instead, which kind of is weird. She sees a map, and it's to navigate this eye thing you found, and it's a 3-dimensional view of Stony Stream just starts like floating before my eyes. And they're saying maybe it leads to KJ, and it might be the way to get back to 1988, so they're gonna go. And Erin, the older version, has got some issues. She's anxious, she's depressed, she can't take on the situation, so she ends up taking pills, which upsets her younger self. She thinks she might be sick. She says it's for anxiety, which is clearly kind of a recent problem. I hope that line is great. Can we back to the magic black box and maybe know who our friend is? So they're trying to find it. So Tiffany's really into finding this. There's a highlighted route called the first folding. So they're going to follow that and see what they can get. They leave behind Mac and Tiffany because Erin's only got a smart car, can't carry them all in it, so, and also wants to keep them safe. And she's having to pretend that the younger Erin is her daughter. Yeah, so it's just not going great. She's really stressed. You can see how stressed she is on it. She's got to have another day off for work, and she's just not doing well as well. I love the color style of this comic, really, guys. It's like blues and purples, and the skin tones just being like different shades of those. It's just so beautiful. And she's like, I think, younger Erin tells the other 2 girls, I think I might be mentally insane. I'm glad you said it. Yeah. And they know there's 2 bikes in the garage, so they're going to go find older versions of themselves as well. So Mac and Tiffany got a job to do while Erin's are going to do something. So we also have this other alternate Erin, another one, there's like a billion of them, that's trying to get this Uber driver to take her away from this giant monster. Really odd looking monster, don't like it. Gets eaten by another monster though. So they're trying to get away, and she's telling her to take it to this mall as well. They're all going to the same place, so they're converging there. So something's probably going to happen when all the Aarons arrive. They're hopefully not a paradox, because there's too many of them in the same place. And she's saying, the younger Aaron's saying that she thinks the timeline's all wrong. It's something like Terminator. We had to go back and change it. And because they're missing certain stores and there's no Walden books. It's like, Amazon's a bitch. And she's like, just because there isn't a Spencer's Gifts doesn't mean it's post-apocalypse. It just happened to catch me at a weird time. And older Erin's really depressed. She thinks she's fat and ugly and she's got a dead-end job. And they just have this little embrace. This is so sweet because she's like, oh, you don't hate who I become. So that's great. Worried about that. It's like it's daughter and mother, really. It's lovely. So we get Mac and Tiffany are going through trying to find the younger self. They find a Hillary for President sign. Go Hillary. Win it. And they're saying, oh my god, we get a girl president. It's like, no, someone's lady. It doesn't mean she wins. It's like, maybe we already had 4 women in charge right now. As if. They know how society works. So we get to Mac's house. It's got solar panels on the top of it. Looks very futuristic, I'm sure, if you're from the 80s. It's all nice and fancy. And they come across a Spanish guy who says that her family hasn't lived there since '92. And they moved because their daughter had leukemia. So we don't know if that's Mac, but we assume it is. They could have had another daughter. And she just doesn't even let on. And that's the end of that one. I don't think it's the biggest cliffhanger. I mean, we find out one of the girls might not be alive. We don't know for sure. We can't actually figure out if that is actually Mac's family. They might have moved before that. Who knows? But yeah. We don't find out that much about the eye device. We know that the alternate Aaron is going to meet up with young Aaron and older Aaron at some point. They're all going to the same place. So who knows what's going to happen there. We're only 2 issues into the next arc, so we've got a while still probably before we get a really big cliffhanger. But I'm enjoying Paper Girls. I just feel that this issue isn't as good as the last one. The last one was just really inventive, and the issue before that was as well. So it's kind of going a little downward spiral for me, but I hope it will improve eventually. And I have faith that it will improve and it'll get better. Still loving the illustration style of this. I think it's a beautiful looking book. Seriously, it's just the colors in it are just so nice, and there's just you just get so much emotion in these colors as well. The way all the characters are drawn are beautiful. And I feel for these girls. I want them to be successful. I want them to get back to their own time. I like when characters are in a future setting and they're learning about the future or a different place for the first time, and that's always really cool. So yeah, overall it was an okay issue. I don't think I would rate it very highly. I'd probably give it like a 3 out of 5. It was okay. So let me know how you thought Paper Girls number 7 went this month. Are you reading the series? Do you want to read the series? Which was your favorite issue? I think issue 6 was my favorite so far, just because it had so much time travel elements, and there was even a Back to the Future reference, so I love that as well. But yeah, I'm quite enjoying it. I hope it gets better. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you later. Bye-bye. Hey guys, Mel here. I really want you to subscribe, want you to subscribe, want you to click that button below. Subscribe.